I don't know what to do with my kids. The problem is, I'm a kid. In my head, I'm still childish. You know, sometimes you get left like, right, you're in charge. I think, I'm not, I'm just the eldest. That's all I am. My good daughters have got me tied up, man. They've got me wrapped around their little fingers. I can't do anything. Sometimes I have proper rows with them, as if we're both adults. Or do you ever do that thing? Did you ever tell your kid off, but you're actually pissing yourself laughing? I was helping my daughter, like, colouring in, and I went out the lines, right? This is a stand-up argument, right? Me and my daughter. She's 4, right? I'm 30 years old now, nearly, right? I'm like, colouring in. I've gone out the line. She's gone, Daddy, you got out the lines. I said, well, I bought it. That was my argument. She said, oh, what, Mummy? I said, well, I bought the boy. Shit happens. Someone told me a great trick. You might have done this already, right? But he said what you want to do just to prevent them being naughty is find ways of sort of, you know, making sure they feel like they're always being watched. And he said, you know the motion sensor in your living room where the light goes red when someone moves? He said, tell them that is Father Christmas watching. Who's used this? Who's done this? Have you done it? It's brilliant, isn't it? It's brilliant. And it works for a bit, doesn't it? It works for a bit so your kids cotton on. Mine worked for about 4 months, but my kids are cleverer than me. I went in one afternoon, they're sat there with the Argos catalogue showing at the toy section. We'll have 2 of them, Father Christmas! What can you do? Count to 3, that makes me laugh. People say, just count to 3, count to 3. That doesn't work at all. Count to 3. It doesn't work. Can you imagine that still works as adults? Imagine the police use that tactic. Someone stabbing someone. Hey, stop that. Stop it. Don't you make me count to 3, young man. 1. 2. 2.5. It's a nightmare, isn't it? When you're stood over your kid at 2 and you're both looking at each other thinking, I wonder what happens at 3. Because you've got nothing, have you? What have you got at 3? Imagine kids knew we had nothing at 3. We'd be knackered. Don't you make me come over there. What, then you just be closer, you dickhead? Like, imagine! My kids look at me already like I don't know what I'm doing. You two, get to your room. What, you mean the best room in the house where all our toys are? All right, yeah, go there. You're good at this one, you bellend. Well done. What about the naughty step? Is that working out for anyone, the naughty step? A few of yous, yeah? I've got a 2-year-old as well as the 2 4-year-olds. She's amazing, though. She's amazing. She's at that age where I'm not sure whether she'll be a brain surgeon or a psychopath. She could go either way, you know? She could go either way. I'd be equally as proud. She just doesn't cry. You know, she doesn't... That's weird, isn't it, for a 2-year-old? She doesn't cry. She's like the other 2 pick on her sometimes. You know what I mean? They'll pick on her and there's a bit of bullying, a bit of fighting going on, and try and stop it as best you can. But kids just do things that adults would never do, you know? Like the pinch and twist. The pinch and twist is horrendous. They grab that chubby arm, give it a pinch, and then twist it as well. Like the sort of tactic, like if 2 blokes were fighting in a pub car park and one of them did it, they'd go, here, mate, fucking back that in. That's out of order, that. Yeah, sorry, mate, it's below the belt, like, sorry. Just stick to punching me in the face. All right, nice one. Pinch and twist, nasty. But one of the 4-year-olds did it to the 2-year-old. She went like that, pinch, twist, like that. This was her reaction, right? She went... Now, at first, I thought, oh, maybe it's just because she's brilliant now. You know, maybe she's just over that sort of difficult 2-year period and she's just taking it and she's just realised she's not going to kick off because it's water off duck's back. No, she's just bottling that shit up. That's what she's doing. And she can wait 2 or 3 days for revenge. She will just remember it and just wait for them to be alone in the living room. Hello there, you all right, watching Peppa Pig? Just take them both out like a hitman. And then she goes and sits on the naughty step by herself. Sat there like, fucking worth it, it's worth it. Unbelievable. My daughter come running in from the garden. I said, you all right? She said, I've not done anything, Daddy. Hang on. This will be a short episode of Columbo. I said, what have you done here? She said, I'm really sorry, Daddy, but I've had a poo in my knickers. I said, what have you done that for? You don't do that. You're a big girl. You tell Daddy, I'll take you to the toilet, or you just go yourself. Then she came up with the greatest defence any child has ever come up with. She looked up at me with her big Disney princess eyes and her trembling lips. She went, I was just having so much fun, I forgot. But I can't tell a kid off for having too much fun, can I? If anything, I was jealous. No, I was. I mean, think about it. I mean, you seem like fun people, right? Cast your minds back. When was the last time you were having that much fun? You literally shit your own pants. I mean, it's unheard of, isn't it? It's got to be months now, hasn't it? It just doesn't happen. It's not a point of reference. Steve, it's been a brilliant party. Marjorie's had a shit in her knickers. It just doesn't happen. The wiping of the bum's got to be the worst job in the house, though, hasn't it? I hate that. Man, I'm 4 now. There's no way they're getting their arses wiped at school. I think they're doing that. Bucky, I'll save it, get home, get Dad to do it. Like, I think they're doing that. It's the worst feeling than being in the middle of your dinner and somewhere in the house are saying, I finished! Oh, saving the best bits at the end as well. You get up there, mine are already off the toilet, bent over. Come on, get it buggy wipe there now. I said to my daughter once, you know when you ask a question and they come back with a question that you've got nothing for? I said, can't you just wipe your own bum now, sweetheart? She went, Daddy, how can I wipe it if I can't even see it? I don't know, I'll have to check with a few of the parents, get back to you. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. I'm going to tell you something very quickly about wiping your own bum, right? This is you now. Half the population of this world, when wiping the backside, right, they stay sat down on the seat, reach their hand in and have a wipe. The other half, they stand up and hover over the bowl, reach their hand in and have a wipe. The weirdest thing is, until I just told you that then, half of you didn't even know the other half existed. What? Mind blown. I know, it's weird, isn't it? Anyway, something to chat about in the car on the way home, that's what I thought. Maybe the driver could start that one. All right, I'll start. I'm a hoverer. Come on, anyone else? Every so often, people come up to me and tell me stories in the street. I quite enjoy it. You know, they come up to me and they're fun. Most people are funny, you know, and they'll come over and tell me fun things. Sometimes they're not very funny. They get to the end. Oh well, maybe you just have to be there. You know, maybe it's just a shit story. How about that?